Welcome everyone to the afternoon Chenrezig practice session, and the texts we'll be using for this session are the Yellow Prayer Book, the Red Chenrezig Sadhana, the 1,000-arm Chenrezig Sadhana for the Tsok offering on page 33, the Mani Blessing Mantra handout, and the 14 Mantric Downfall handout, and we'll be doing the Dharma Protector practice in the Sölkha practice sadhana book. We'll begin in the Yellow Prayer Book. We'll begin with the Red Chenrezig Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Ngara Dame Kada Daba Chuje Yang Nazo Deva Jinje Yengansu Chiga Ba Mila Zowanda Onye Dawa Dobar Sinjela Tukji Rinzo Deba Jarve Yang Charso Boda Laye Nemjoda Jarze Doje Jinla Zorwanda Samdain Hinje Jowar Zenjelo Mulai Nambara Dabai Rebe Yang Bara Bema Wije Yenganzo Orje Rambo Jela Zowanda Dunye Dara Zembar Zenjelo Rangye Nambara Daben Karjone Kandro Benson Debe Pobramda Majek Sojare Shabla Sowanda Dedon Jinche Mebar Zenjelo Kandro Benson Debe Nejenjo Chunkara Deje Lenge Venesa Rina Lengbe Shabla Zorwanda Yando Dara Zembara Zenjelo Toje Jembo Zenjelo Bena Mola Lendro Dembe Podrana Tuga Jibzon Gara Lodula Dibzo Zenjelo Amdozo Toje Gandara Deba Yenkan Tonye Nanja Dondo Podrana Tenzin Zaja Lama La Zowanda Tenye Dara Zimbara Zenjelo Lodra Namge Jinje Danesa Seje Dorje Ganda Zamela Tanje Zawanda Bala Zowanda Jabandara Zimbara Zenjelo Gudab Rindara Debe Nimjone Wanye Yongzo Luje Jengarda Sande Yetre Latso La Sowanda Kasan Linje Drabara Senjelo Dedo Injema Dave Podrana Tele Namjen Drabe Jengarda Maso Inkandro Namla Sowanda Luvara Senjelo Tele Dazara Dembe Gajena Tele Dome Drabe Pobdangda Gasong Danje Namla Zowanda Sana Barche Yewa Zenjelo Mula Lendro Dabai Jervege Rangye Dunye Jebe Jebenjo Chijo Chimze Namla Zorwanda Rebe Jasan Zimbara Zenjelo Toje Jamne Chenanje Daso Sorban Debe Pananda Tukje Rinzo Dender Deneja Senla Jagin Bebaran Zedoso Yamang Abda Dembe Mariamda Semje Nyomo Leje Narwala Sejin Chin Barjila Dasoy Darbe Nesan Dendaso Sende Ludan Imber Jodo Johin Imjoin Dada Mandarwa Yonde Nyamdo Dawa Yangwa Ye Kone Gonda Bava Daso Nyamo Ninje Yarnam La Samgun Chije Doje Zaje Leda Nyamo Mare Sarneja Yeke Nangwa Jeba Senje Lo Sowan Daso Gajo Denje Na Jinjok Dagja Sanjo Draba La Sedain Draba Tara Semba Da Seje Sanje Doba Zenje Lo.
Page 1. Namo, Guru. In the Dharma sphere pure like unelaborate space, the western field delightful, Dharmakaya Amitabha, I supplicate you. Bless me to realize the view, emptiness. In the victor's field dense with mass clouds of compassion, the Easter's supreme sacred site, Potala, compassionate Bodhisattva, I supplicate you. Bless me to develop love and compassion in the sphere emanated through pure aspiration, the glorious mountains field, lotus light, precious one of Udayan, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate the two purposes. In the naturally pure Kachara realm, in the palace where 100,000 skyfarers have gathered, Soul Mother Sogil, at your feet I supplicate. Bless me with ceaseless bliss emptiness. In the supreme sacred site where 100,000 skyfarers have gathered, the secluded place, Dharma wheel, Dechen Ling, Ratna Lingpa, at your feet I supplicate. Bless me to consummate experience and realization. In the place blessed by the great compassionate one, the palace of past aspirations, karmic fortune, Guru Lodro, the one cared for by Nirmanakaya, I supplicate you. Please grant your blessings. In the field emanated to tame through compassion whomever needed, in the palace of liberating beings through emptiness and compassion, kind root and lineage gurus, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate the two objectives. In the sky staircase treasure site of Lodrak, true Dharma that is Guru Samadra, profound path that brings about the Vajra body in one life, I supplicate you. Bless me to consummate accomplishments. In the supreme sacred site where cities have gathered like clouds, the body mandala of the fully complete four empowerments, Guru Samadra's peaceful and wrathful deity assemblies, I supplicate you. Bless that the three kayas be spontaneously present. In the palace of illusory bliss emptiness, the mandala where the four activities are accomplished, skyfarers and hosts of mothers, I supplicate you. Bless me to gain mastery over appearances. Among the objects that have destructive activities dynamism, in the palace where unimpeded activities are present, oath-bound command guards, I supplicate you. Bless that outer and inner obstacles be pacified. In the victor's field of pure karmic fortune arisen from aspirations, supreme persons who act for the twofold purpose of self and others, spiritual siblings and friends, I supplicate you. Bless me to seize the royal seat of accomplishment. You compassionate, loving sources of refuge, having gathered here and now like massed clouds of compassion, please let fall your rain of blessings on us, the children who supplicate you. At this nadir of the teachings when the five dregs are rampant, sentient ones are tormented by karma and afflictions. Great affectionate ones who have aroused compassion's glory, please guide me and others to the sacred place of release. Having let go of this life, I dwell in isolated mountain regions, never parting from disenchantment and determination. Thus, bless that qualities, experience, and realization develop ever further like the waxing moon. Having dispelled through the light rays of your compassion the karma, kleshas, and ignorance of myself and others, the afflicted objects of your mercy, loving guardians, bless us with unfolding wisdom appearances. We supplicate you, kind command lineage holders, bless that your followers, we sadhakas of enlightenment, take lifespan and accomplishment to their limit and attain the Buddha state in one life.
Jezo Bedo Nyeda Dan Zawa Sanja Laso Dan Jamne Gonjo Danjeza Pame Zorzen Rowana Gozan Geben Degeju.
Upon a lotus flower, sun and moon at one's crown, one should imagine the three roots, divine assemblies, and every jewel that is a source of refuge. With respectful three doors, wayfaring beings with one's parents acting as their leaders should utter these words.
Namo Lama Gonjo Yedan La Yarwa Jansu Sobje La Tadan Rowa Senje Na Gozan Gebe Japsanje.
Namo, all sentient wayfarers and myself, with respectful three doors, take refuge in the Guru, Yidam, and three jewels with the victor's oceanic hosts. Namo, all sentient wayfarers and myself, with respectful three doors, take refuge in the Guru, Yidam, and three jewels with the victor's oceanic hosts.
Rare Lala Sanzalo Mangaraza Chubamba Merya Doman Doloja Disum Nye Jeran Korwa Dona Trobarga Zandara Jimbargo Gunjarara Dobargo Kasa Yonzo Tobargo.
Homage to the deity, innate awareness. I offer unhalting, innate clarity and disclose and let go of the four limits downfalls. In the three times sameness, I rejoice. I exhort you to empty samsara from its depths and to remain in primordial purity's naked transparency. I dedicate everything to realize innate awareness. May the fully complete three kayas be attained. Homage to the deity, innate awareness. I offer unhalting, innate clarity and disclose and let go of the four limits downfalls. In the three times sameness, I rejoice. I exhort you to empty samsara from its depths and to remain in primordial purity's naked transparency. I dedicate everything to realize innate awareness. May the fully complete three kayas be attained. Alas, for me to release all transient ones by emptying samsara into the great compassionate one's mandala, all rouse mind, the four immeasurables. Alas, for me to release all transient ones by emptying samsara into the great compassionate one's mandala, all rouse mind, the four immeasurables. Page 6. From the state of emptiness without reference point is a sphere of 5 colored lights in the center of a palace. Therein, on a seat of lotus, sun, and moon, is innate awareness, a red Hri syllable. Radiating outward, its light has made pleasing offerings to the victors and has refined away all sentient ones' wrongs and obscurations. As it is gathered back, accomplishments merge into me. I imagine samsara has been emptied from its depths. Through the transformation of the Hri, I become the form of Gurya Samaja. Red with one face and two arms, the right hand holds a lotus garland at the heart. The left bears a life vase with a lotus stalk. I am adorned with the unfathomable massed ornaments, precious jewels, lotus garlands, bone ornaments, and silk tassels. Supreme Mother Gurya Jana holds in her right hand a nupala and in her left a nectar vase. At one with the Father, she embraces his neck. With the 6 ornaments and lotus garlands, she is naked and beautiful. Her 2 legs clasp the Father's waist. Thus should one cultivate pristine, non-dual unity. I imagine a radiant red Hri syllable on a moon disk at my heart, with the 6 syllables revolving round its edge. Light radiates therefrom, inviting the intrinsic wisdom beings who merge into me.
Benza Samaya Benza Samaya Dejale Ona Aho Oh Dan Senjin Ganja Degda Ganja Tokje Chenpo Sunde Kazan Tokje Senlai Ngurdan Dala Tenzin Tosa Rayenda Yigdo Yenda Gova.
I imagine that from the blessings of body, speech, and mind, the 5 wisdoms' empowerment has been conferred. From the life force, the letter Hri at my heart, light rays have streamed forth, offering to the victors and refining away all sentient ones' wrongs and obscurations. Thus all have transformed into the great compassionate one. As the light rays have gathered back, the quintessence, blessings, and cities of body, speech, and mind merge into me. I imagine the 6 syllables arranged anti-clockwise around the life force, the heart letter Hri, which is concentration.
nang la ra yin nang gen ja zon da war gong nga ne chi ni dong be zhang zi mi zhag jia da war de sem ne ma yin me gong be na dong zi mi ngang de ya mo gong ba ye ne ye za
The deity appearing yet without self-nature is visualized like a rainbow in the sky. Mantra, the empty sound of Dharmata, repeats without grasping like an echo. Mind, undistracted non-meditation, has been placed in a state of non-grasping, empty appearance. This is known as the crucial point of non-meditation, wherein one is conveyed to the great non-action beyond reason. Blessing mantra.
Danye doje jembo jeram dar zarve dogar dave jenkara je devarad tama yekdo zarvala wend de jinje nana yeshe ba jen dana jeme da dan tongbe ngala jamla bamba yeshe je yarye gang godam davad Iki jera nang le draba ja che yen wang to war jur nang ge raba ba me re re lai dan ye do je jen bo jen draba re re gom de da dam se ba re re la to so ra dan da ge re la wen de wa jen da bo da la ne ye she ba jen dan dam se be re I
visualize myself as the great compassionate one according to the generation stage. At my heart is a moon disk with a syllable Hri at its center. It is surrounded by the 6 syllables. Light radiates from the 6 syllables and invites the wisdom beings from the pure land of Sukhavati, which merge non-dually with me. From within the state of emptiness, a syllable broom transforms into the vase, a boundless wisdom palace, completely perfected with gates, lattices, and archways. Spacious and lofty, it is the natural manifestation of primordial wisdom. The pills inside are inconceivable, Each of them is a great compassionate one resembling myself. Light radiates from the seed syllable Hri at the heart of each Samaya being and the Hri at my own heart, inviting the wisdom beings from Sukhavati and Potala. They dissolve into each of the Samaya being pills. All appearance and existence resounds with the sound of the 7-syllable mantra, humming like bees in a beehive.
Madong Bala Tseva Jevgenda Toda Maya Doja Wangela Lingenda Zenkova Dondona Gombo Nije Yamdo and Dendaza Dadara Jezo Gomde Sunanje, Dadang Dala and Jadon Joago, Masailanda Bava Jimada, Deva Jinda Zeda Jevayo, Jimada Sabjara Drana, Truba Soja Yanda Zebayo.
Page 8. Hri. Like a jewel that grants all wishes are you, compassionate projection from the unborn, unelaborated Dharma sphere. Loving guardian, merciful deity, please consider this. We, great ignorant wrongdoers with ill karma, have perpetually wandered the 3 realms samsaric states with no chance for release from the 6 classes samsaric abodes. As we have endured exhaustion like this for a limitless time, loving guardian, will you not look on us with eyes of compassion? Extending here your benevolent hand, guardian, please guide us on the path of release. Ever occupied with the miseries of our actions ripening, what use will the Exalted One's compassion be to us? If indeed you have the compassionate lasso of those skilled in means, please draw us out at once. Like a longing mother who loves her child, powerful deity of compassion, do not forget your heart pledge. Having exhausted the limits of misdeeds and emptied samsara from its depths, guardian, please draw us into your very presence. Thus, through the merit of development and completion's meditation and recitation, may I and all wayfarers connected with me be miraculously born in the delightful, the moment these unclean bodies have been cast off. Traversing the 10 grounds as soon as we are born, may our emanations engage others' aims throughout the 10 directions.
Dharmapala, right?
Next we'll do the Dharmapala practice, Sogyo practice, page 1.
Sanje Dan Soje Jonan La Sanjo Baruda Dana Jasanje Dage Jenso Jembe Sonanje Rola Benzara Sanje Nabayo.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Sanje Danje Deva Dan Deva Jadan Dembar Jaje Donga Dan Donga Jadan Travar Jaje Donga Mebe Deva Dan Mandravar Jaje Nyeren Chadan Nyedan Danyola Nebar Jaje.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Malam bam tam je ze on ye na wo long ge bo no ye me ba ze ge ge ko ba ne ja ba ba za le je da ma ma ra je ge ka ja da da hong wa om zig le wen zhe de ze go de ge ye za da wa je o ye de za dan ba ye ye ge de za jiang zuo jo o ma a wo a wo re o ma a wo re o ma a wo re ran ge do ge sa won le wen she lama ye dan dan kan zhuo qie jiang song me Nola so jong yabda dan gere len chan do do yin dan zhen dan dun da da o ben za ar gan ba de ben de ba a lo gen gen Never the Shabda Bada Bagaya, Tomara Sanju. Manamaya Jumada and Digala Zojava Kedoram Jazananga Yadan Janga Janza Yegaro Jagaranga Yamanda Dada Soda Damjan Jamsa Dadamja Bangan Saga Zaro Sado Graya Bamana Dajala Zongaba Tenzin Domada Mona Jandaran Sanjayandara La Banda Jazamas Chijong Gorja Domana Gigaro Jakarankai Pajana Don Dabge Dorja Lobon Gazes Chedan Demba Songamba Dage Samdan Draban Om Wa Naman Tizen Zambala Nejan Dabomon Munze Lama Zamarada Rezela Jayan Kija Domadayan Yegaro Jakaranga Chideno Jo Babanzo Om Wa Lala Zagara Jajan Sukjan Jazo Zareja Bangan Danja Zangat Chijan Taba Domande Yegaro Jakaranga Parchesola Danjado Om Wa Saba Soja Nina Chebrayana Dadak Dabon Korja Domana Gigaro Jagaranga Danda Chiganda Banzo Om Wa Gedalo Danjabet Injabalo Shankanda Kayan Cheja Doman Gigaro Jagaranga Nusan Shana Pisan Ninja Sankan Bolongo Shankanda Jangoan Om Wa Dodok Samjen Tayezo Cheja Doma Jajin Gigaro Jagaranga Rara Donga Soya Pindezan Zandenjo
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra, guardian, great black one, and Haruka, glorious great Bhairava. By nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, of all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protect awareness-holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra Rauth, great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the 4 Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God's spirits and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achichoki-droma, arise from the Dharma sphere, and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Meyu Lupsangma, Tekar Druksangma, Tingi Jasangma, and Chopin Drinksangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinue through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the 4 Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God's spirits and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Saro Dosa Sandon Kando Jen Kando Dodan Yenze Karajen Sharike Benjamana Da Yunda Tese Yanga Ponya Denda Parajen Gomba Denja Zanga Da Nabo Dondan Shazan Benja Mamazeva Kanzen Ejenda Ponya Leze Sajin Sandan Abse Chudo Leze Drankaraja Take Sengra Mona Janda Haram Bezen Jarjan Namdezen Zamlarenga Leze Nojo Kinjaya Zadura La Jaje Gongane Jayale Damjen Dangla Zamba Genjige Jeden Gombe Demba Jona Seden Dalo Yaje Jinzaizo Nade Gozon Doyon Tele Savala Zo Zongara Dembeze Nirjon Doyon Adareje Trake Zeda Dabenye Joda Rema Jodo Mera Dome Dreme Dazarenje Gonzozo Koga Sanwa Zagan Joba Zega Jembe Igen Jebezo Tezo Damje Jamje Sola Solon Jodon Bolon Yejoja Todan Gango Danse Nyamja Gantor Sojo Jebe Shara Dunjo Draba Dazon Tele Ngudun Kadan Denzon Kordan Ganza Jo Bardan Yebe Draba Sasan Danva Dazon Ube Gaban Bachi Jedan Seka Bodon Jesan Duna Chugan Drabaranzo Jede Zongon Chijerenchin Sachi Jabaranzo Chinkor Dese Gaja Longjo Namje Somarnya Dese Jo Namje Jovan Chalan Draban Saje Denso Gonjo Wambando Gandan Danja Namjara Sebara Nipa Dazo Draba Don Bolan Kordan Longjo Jebaran Yada Gemelan Zo Jeba Lodab Maglayan Zedemo Jeva Navada Dada Nyeba Dan Degen Degen Eba Nada Menderik Second Java Ranzen Zambada Lula Renjan Deva Kondan Yelana Baro Tenzin Samit Deven Navyang Womban Chusar Chunchu Chudup Chudan Tatar Makin Zedong Chevaranzo Yela Dache Lomchon Bezan Sisa Lamdan Chola Dondonzo Jeba Daja Chongon Seva Donna Samdo Yigan Draba Dang Dadan Taye Semjin Tamjin Lame Zobe Zanjo Draba Lang Gajen Rajem Ale Java Tenzin Male Lunjan Drabanzo Je Kange Yela Temba Tamjin Dubangada Zoran Zeba Soma Yigan Nova Jinamja Dake Zando Malun Drabanzo offering.
In the 1000 armed Chenrezig practice sadhana on page 33.
Doga Savole Rayan Kansan Trip Soja Nidam Bakso Tanche Sejan Trip Takbara Se Layan Oma Ahoy Trip Kasang Tokje Dorje Rankin Jim Eze Namkan Zede Jabara Senja Lap Layan Haho Shasum Trip Sojangan Zenjangan Jale Jantamanam Kanwar Perla De Tamche Yishe Jedr Sakwa Meben De Yon Jamsoyada Tabe Sebzome Barjur.
From the seed syllables at my heart manifest Ram Yam Kam, purifying all the misdeeds, obscurations, contamination, and filth of the Tsok by burning, cleaning, and washing. Then the syllables Om Ah Hung manifest blessing it, transforming it into an inexhaustible sky treasure with the Vajra nature of body, speech, and mind. Then the three syllables Ha Ho Hri manifest, purifying the material aspect of the Tsok so that each offering multiplies to film the realm of the sky. All this becomes limitless without center or boundaries, like an ocean of wondrous, uncontaminated wisdom nectar. Page 34. Hri. From the pure land of the natural origin, the holy root and lineage Lamas, Supreme Noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, Father, Mother, Prince, and Princess, with protector boundless light, the 6 male and female heroes, 1002 fortunate Buddhas, the 6 Nirmanakaya Buddhas, Dakas, and Dakinis, Samaya holders, Dharma protectors, and lords of treasures, without exception, please gather here to be our guests at the Tsok. I invite you for this offering with deep respect. Through your compassion, please come immediately. Please grant the 4 empowerments so I may attain the great realization. At this place, please grant the blessing that you will abide permanently in the sacred mandala. Bless the supramundane Tsok substances to become the essence of uncontaminated nectar. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the root and lineage Lamas. Please bless me with the empowerments this vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the noble Yidams. Please grant me the 2 attainments. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of mothers and Dakinis. Please act to remove the obstacles to attainment. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the Samaya holders and Dharma protectors. Protect the sacred teachings of the Lord Buddha. Please accomplish all I have requested. Next, we'll do the 14 mantric downfalls. The Vajra holders have taught that accomplishments follow after the master. Because of that, to mistreat the master is explained as the first fundamental downfall. To transgress the commands of those gone to bliss is said to be the second downfall. To be angry with Vajra siblings is the third point described as a fault. The conqueror taught that to abandon love for sentient ones is fourth. The root of Dharma is bodhicitta. To abandon it is fifth. To demean the teachings that are one's own or others' doctrines is sixth. To proclaim that which is secret to sentient beings who are wholly immature is seventh. The aggregate is the very nature of the 5 Buddhas. To abuse it is eighth. To give rise to skepticism about naturally pure phenomenon is ninth. Always treating evil ones affectionately is held as 10th. To conceptualize about phenomena that are free from name and form is 11th. To elicit weariness in the minds of sentient ones who have faith is 12th. As for the samayas, not attending to how they are acquired is 13th. To engage in demeaning women who are the nature of transcendent awareness is 14th. When these are abandoned by mantrans, accomplishments will surely be attained. I reveal and relinquish degraded and broken samayas of body, speech, and mind in their fundamental and auxiliary aspects, and every downfall arisen from faults together with their mass of defilements. Please bestow your blessings that they be cleansed and made pure.
Benzarasado Samaya Manda Bala Benzarasado Denoba Dejandro member Sudagayo member was Subedjayo member was Anarado member Sarvasade member Inza Sava Karma Sasa Guru Hong Ha O Banga Sava Dada Gada Benzarmame Benzarbava Ma Samaya Sado Oma Gaya Ramo Gansava Dharmana Aded Nadeda Oma Awan Bezova Oma Gaya Ramo Sarva Dharmana Adeda Van Adeda Oma Awan Bezo Oma Gaya Ramo Gansava Dharmana Adeda Van Awan Bezova Tojen Kolo Lameda Abe Jengara Nizong Renga Kenta Langada Burma Burma Ponyamu Shondo Degbe Sodanji Abe Bamba Longjende Zaja Dongwe Sodanji Gawe Jela Sembara Zo Rambaran Zolan Tele
page 37. Hri, lords of the remainders of the circle of the Tsok, protectors of the sacred noble mandala, king of the 5 families, Lanka, Barwa, Porma, Ponyamu, Shugdro, Drekpa, assembled retinue, rain down prosperity on the noble father. With all of this gathered food and drink, be delighted, satisfied, and completely content. Accomplish the activities that I request.
Dharmapala. Last one. Page 32. Dharmapala.
Page 32 in the Dharmapala Sokyo practice.
Number 38.
In the 1000-armed Chenrezig Sadhana, page 38. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 Chakravartin kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, manifesting whatever is needed to train those to be trained. I praise and prostrate to Sungpa Chenrezig.
manjur manye jejeng la bakzo nianze chamagu serna le lo wange no tegun chula zubar so.
For meager, incomplete offerings or for adding or omitting things, contamination or stained by impurities and duality, being under the influence of greed or laziness, all these I confess to you.
Loge yore samaya mana balai loge yore denoba dedan dendo member sede gaya member va sebe jaya member anarado member va sava seda manda yanza sava karma sadan sedan yeyang goro hong ha ho banga va aya loge yore mame menza loge yore ba Samaya Sado Loge Yore Samaya Mana Balaya Loge Yore Deno Titandendo Member Va Sede Gaya Member Sebe Jaya Member Va Anarado Member Sava Sede Menda Yanza Sava Garma Sadan Sedan Yeyan Gora Hong Ha Ha Ho Banga Vada Sava Datang Loke yore mame menza loke yore ba ayasa do loke yore samaya mana balai loke yore dino ba dedan dendo memba va sade gaya memba memba va anara do memba va sava sede menda yanza sava Sedam Sheyan Goro Hong Ha 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 Ho Banga Vada Loke Yore Sava Tatanga Da Loke Mame Meza Loke Yore Ba Mazamaya Sado Rani Chenrezig Sadhana Tugare Zaranju Nebju Tuje Jembo Nam Ude Yana Rangladan Yan Rambe Jejong de Doga Yagdog Ladan Yan Doga Saung Rayag Ladan Denye Jang Chinye Da Yingsen Jadar Yan Meme Barjo.
Vivid in the heart of myself as Chenrezig is a Hri from which light radiates to the outer phenomenon and the inner beings of the great compassionate one, melting them into light which dissolves into me. Then by stages I become smaller and smaller, and then dissolve into the 6 syllables at the heart. Then they melt into the seed syllable Hri at the heart. This then disappears in the origin of the purity of phenomenon, like a rainbow, and dissolves into the non-objectified state. body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas of the 3 times, look with eyes of compassion upon all beings of the 6 realms, and protect them with the mind of love and compassion. May all have the auspicious fortune of noble Chenrezig. By this virtue, quickly may I become Lord Chenrezig. All beings, no exception, may they all attain that state.
Okay. Dedication in English.
Page 42, dedication prayer. Dorji Changchen, Tili Naro, Marpa, Milarepa, Gambopa, Pakmadrupa, and Lord Rigumpa, all the Kagyu Lamas, please bless us. By this virtue may I overcome all the obstacles by seeing all and cross this sea with waves of birth, sickness, age, and death, this world of confusion. May precious bodhicitta arise where it has not been, where it has never decrease, but grow higher and higher. I pray the Lama has perfect health. I pray the Lama has a long life. I pray all activities flourish. Bless me to not part from the Lama. As hero Manjushri became wise and likewise did Samantabhadra, so will I follow their example and share this merit with all beings. By the great blessing of the Buddha who attained the 3 Buddha bodies, by the great blessing of the truth of the unchangeable Dharma as such, by the great blessing of the union of the indivisible Sangha, so by the sharing of this merit may this aspiration be fulfilled. By the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all beings in all samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious enlightenment. May teachings of the Lord of Dharma, who is omniscient, the master of interdependence, great Drigumpa, Ratna Shri, continue and increase until the end of the samsara, through hearing, studying, practicing, contemplation, and meditation. Sarva Mangyalam.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Please take a break and join us back at 4 p.m. Arizona time for His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche's last teaching on the 4 yogas of Mahamudra.